this is the tree line throw bag. And what happened was, first of all, what I'm going to do is show you, in case you want to know, how to change the weight of your tree line throw bag if you have one. It's pretty easy, and I'm going to show you how I did it and how I'm about to do it again. So what happened was was using this very thin fine cord that I got in Dayton, and it's very thin. It's very easy to throw this bag at 9 ounces, and it would pull it through the tree very easily. And so I never once got caught with this. So what I wanted to do was kind of upgrade. So I went to Home Depot and I bought 100 feet of this. I wanted to get this for my antenna throw line. So when I did that, I tried it at 9 ounces. Never mind what's on here. I've modified this. But I was throwing this and got it caught in the tree tonight because it wasn't heavy enough. I throw it up and it wouldn't pull it down and would get stuck. Then I pulled it back up and it got stuck on a branch. So the problem is I need to make this heavy again. So I'm modifying it again. I'm going to show you this time how I'm doing it. So first of all, I had already cut this and took out the weight earlier. So I went from 16 ounces down to 9 ounces. Okay, that being said, now it's not heavy enough for this rope that gets caught in a tree. By the way, this is 100 feet at Home Depot for about $8, $7.50, something like that. I'm adding weight back. So what they have in here is a bag and then a bag within a bag. This is like a little balloon, basically. And there's no way to repair that balloon, but that's okay. All I have to do is sew this back together after I change the weight. It was 16 and I went down to 9 ounces. I got one of these fishing weights and I ended up having to cut it a little bit more, and I just jammed it in there, okay? But then that left me at 9 plus 4 at 13. I still wanted some more, so I got some more little fishing weights, some little leads, and I forced them in also. Now it's pretty full, the bag's pretty full, and now I'm about to sew it together. I'm going to show that to you. So all you really have to do, now I've made a mess of this. It's going to be hard to sew. There's not a lot of room. It just has to be pretty even, and it's real easy to break. It's real easy to break a needle in your sewing machine. So, this looks like hell. I know it. I was having a lot of trouble because I didn't realize it, but my needle had bent and it was jamming on itself. So then I bent the needle back and then it was a lot easier, but I didn't realize that. Yeah, this looks terrible, but it's going to hold. I'll clean it up, of course. But this. All right, it is getting better. Gotta keep working with it, and working with it, and working with it. Just make sure it's just, you gotta kind of work with it, like push it down to that side, and then go that way. Probably the last time I'll try to ever do this with this bag. And I hit reverse. It kind of locks the stitch. All right. So I'm gonna call this the final product. And I'm not gonna enter this in any beauty contest, but I mean, it is sewed together. Nothing's coming out of there. I could hit it a few more times if I wanted to, but I don't think there's any need. Unless it pops open sometime, then I'll just come back and I might nail it. I might hit this again right here. Why not? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, like I said, I know this isn't pretty, but I didn't have a lot of room to work with. And it doesn't need to be pretty. I'm gonna call that a success. I've added weight to the bag. Now, probably you could have added at the top. Somehow, it might have been easier, but I mean, that's already stitched pretty hard, so I went through the bottom.